Imagine cruising down Route 66 when suddenly you spot a colossal aquatic creature emerging from the Oklahoma plains. Is it a mirage? A fever dream? Or could it be that the Sooner State is hiding one of America's quirkiest roadside attractions? Welcome to Catoosa, Oklahoma, where an extraordinary landmark awaits, promising to challenge everything you thought you knew about landlocked states and marine life. But what could make this oversized cetacean so captivating that it's been dubbed the Guggenheim of the Great Plains? The blue whale of Catoosa, a 20-foot-tall and 80-foot-long concrete structure, has been a beloved icon of Route 66 since the early 1970s. Built by Hugh Davis as an anniversary gift for his wife Zelta, who collected whale figurines, this whimsical creation quickly became more than just a personal present. It transformed into a symbol of American ingenuity, roadside kitsch, and the enduring spirit of the Mother Road. The blue whale and its surrounding pond became a favored swimming hole for both locals and travelers, embodying the playful spirit of a bygone era when road trips were as much about the journey as the destination. As you approach the blue whale, you're immediately struck by its cartoonish charm and vibrant blue hue. The whale's friendly smile seems to welcome you, inviting you to explore its nooks and crannies. But it's not just about looks. This whale has a few tricks up its flippers. Climb inside, and you'll find a cozy interior perfect for picnics or contemplating the quirks of American road culture. The whale's head features small windows where you can peek out, imagining yourself as a cetacean captain surveying your watery domain. But here's where it gets really interesting. Did you know that the blue whale was once part of a larger nature park that included an exotic animal attraction? That's right. Hugh Davis, a zoologist by training, originally called the area Nature's Acres. It included not just the blue whale, but also the ARK, Animal Reptile Kingdom, where visitors could see alligators and other exotic creatures. While the ARK is no longer operational, you can still see remnants of this ambitious project scattered around the property. As you explore the site, you'll discover a wealth of charming details. Don't miss the small ladder leading into a secret compartment in the whale's head, a favorite spot for generations of visitors. The surrounding picnic area, with its blue whale-themed tables, offers a perfect spot for a Route 66-inspired lunch break. Here's a little-known fact that might surprise you. The blue whale was originally built as a surprise for Hugh's wife, and it took him 2 years to complete. Talk about a labor of love. Hugh and his friend Harold Thomas spent countless hours welding the metal framework and applying cement, one 5-gallon bucket at a time. Another fascinating tidbit: the blue whale has a connection to Native American history. Hugh's brother-in-law, Chief Wolfrobe Hunt, a full-blooded Acoma Indian famous for his paintings and silverwork, once ran a trading post across the highway from the blue whale. Perhaps the most contentious aspect of the blue whale is the debate over its preservation. While it's been lovingly restored by volunteers and the local community, some argue that its current state is too polished, lacking the weathered charm of its early days. This tension between restoration and authenticity adds an extra layer of intrigue to your visit, prompting reflection on how we preserve our quirky cultural landmarks. You'll find this aquatic wonder just east of Catoosa, Oklahoma, along historic Route 66. It's located at 2680 North Highway 66, easily accessible for road trippers following the Mother Road. Pro tip: visit early in the morning for the best photo opportunities without crowds. While swimming is no longer allowed, bring a picnic to enjoy by the pond. And don't forget to check out the small gift shop for unique blue whale souvenirs. Whether you're a Route 66 enthusiast, a lover of quirky Americana, or simply someone in search of a unique photo op, the blue whale of Catoosa offers an experience that's truly one of a kind. It's more than just a roadside attraction. It's a testament to creativity, a symbol of Route 60 SX's golden age, and a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries come in the most unexpected packages. So next time you're cruising through Oklahoma, make a splash at the blue whale. This gentle giant is waiting to make your road trip unforgettable. Have you ever wondered what happens after the final curtain call? Imagine a place where the mysteries of the afterlife are laid bare, where the line between the living and the dead blurs into a fascinating tapestry of history and culture. Nestled in the heart of Texas, there's a museum that dares to ask the questions most of us are too afraid to voice. Welcome to Houston, where the humidity isn't the only thing that'll take your breath away. Houston, the sprawling metropolis known for its space center and oil industry, harbors a secret that's both macabre and marvelous. This city, born from the vision of the Allen brothers in 1836, has always been a place of pioneers and risk-takers. But while some Houstonians reached for the stars, others delved into the depths of human experience, creating a testament to the one thing that unites us all: our mortality. As you approach this unassuming building, you might feel a chill run down your spine. But don't worry, it's not a ghostly presence. It's just the air conditioning doing its job in the Texas heat. Step inside, and you'll find yourself surrounded by a collection that's both somber and spectacular. Gleaming hearses from different eras stand like sentinels, their polished surfaces reflecting the curious faces of visitors. Ornate caskets, some fit for royalty, others quirky enough to make you chuckle, line the walls in a display that's part art gallery, part history lesson. But here's where it gets really interesting. Did you know that this museum houses a full-scale replica of a pope's funeral? Or that you can see the actual coffin used to transport President Kennedy after his assassination? It's a treasure trove of the unexpected, where every exhibit tells a story of lives lived and legacies left behind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Museum of Funeral History, where death comes to life. This 35,000 square foot space is home to the largest collection of funeral service artifacts in the United States. But don't let the subject matter fool you. This isn't a gloomy place. Instead, it's a celebration of life, culture, and the rituals we use to say goodbye. As you wander through the exhibits, you'll discover fascinating tidbits that'll make you the hit of your next dinner party. For instance, did you know that in Ghana, people are buried in coffins shaped like their favorite objects or animals? You might see a coffin in the shape of a fish, a car, or even a bottle of beer. It's a colorful reminder that death doesn't always have to be dressed in black. Here's another little-known fact. The museum houses a collection of historical embalming equipment, including a replica of the device used on Abraham Lincoln. It's a stark reminder of how far mortuary science has come since the 19th century. But perhaps the most surprising aspect of this museum is its sense of humor. Yes, you read that right. Humor in a funeral museum. There's an entire section dedicated to famous last words, some of which will have you chuckling despite yourself. It's this blend of respect and lightheartedness that makes the National Museum of Funeral History truly unique. Now you might be thinking, isn't it a bit morbid to have a whole museum dedicated to funerals? And that's a fair question. But consider this. By exploring how different cultures and time periods have dealt with death, we gain a deeper appreciation for life. It's a contentious point, but one could argue that this museum does more to celebrate life than many so-called fun attractions. You can find this fascinating museum at 415 Barron Springs Drive, Houston, Texas 77090. It's open daily, making it the perfect stop on your Houston adventure. Here's a pro tip. Give yourself at least 2 hours to explore. There's so much to see, and you'll want time to read the informative placards. Also, don't shy away from talking to the staff. They're a wealth of knowledge and can share even more intriguing stories. In a world that often shies away from discussing death, the National Museum of Funeral History stands as a bold reminder of our shared humanity. It's more than just a collection of artifacts. It's a journey through time, culture, and the human experience. So, are you brave enough to face the final frontier? The National Museum of Funeral History awaits, ready to change your perspective on life and what comes after. Imagine a place where the rules of gravity seem to bend, where everyday objects transform into fantastical creations, and where adults rediscover their inner child. Nestled in the heart of the Midwest, there's a city that harbors a secret so captivating. It's drawing curious travelers from across the globe. Welcome to St. Louis, Missouri, where an abandoned shoe factory has become the canvas for one of the most extraordinary attractions you'll ever encounter. This city has long been known as the gateway to the West, with its iconic arch standing tall as a symbol of American expansion. But beneath the shadow of that gleaming monument, a different kind of pioneer spirit has taken root. It's a spirit that asks, why can't a museum be a playground? Why can't art be something you climb on? Now you might be thinking, a museum? In an old shoe factory? How exciting could that possibly be? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything you thought you knew about museums, art, and play. Picture this, a 10-story spiral slide that plummets you through darkness, a network of caves that would make spelunkers green with envy, a rooftop Ferris wheel that offers breathtaking views of the city skyline, and yes, even a school bus teetering on the edge of the roof, daring you to peek inside. This isn't your average museum. It's a fever dream brought to life by the mad genius of sculptor Bob Cassilly and his team of visionary artists. But what exactly is this place? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the City Museum, a 600,000 square foot labyrinth of wonder and whimsy that defies easy description. It's part sculpture park, part adventure playground, and part architectural salvage yard. And here's a little-known fact. The museum's collection includes the world's largest pair of underpants, which has somehow spawned its very own fan club in Canada. Now that's the kind of quirky detail you won't find in your average travel guide. As you wander through this urban jungle gym, you'll discover that every nook and cranny holds a surprise. Did you know that hidden within the museum is a genuine 1924 Wurlitzer pipe organ from New York City's Rivoli Theater? Or that the rooftop houses a 3,000-pound praying mantis sculpture, which the creator rode to the top without safety gear as it was being installed. But the City Museum isn't just about spectacle. It's a testament to the power of imagination and the beauty of repurposing. Many of the exhibits are crafted from reclaimed materials found right here in St. Louis. Old airplane fuselages, abandoned bank vaults, and discarded architectural elements have all found new life within these walls. It's a masterclass in creative recycling that would make even the most ardent environmentalist swoon. So where can you find this wonderland of weird? The City Museum is located at 750 North 16th Street, St. Louis, Missouri 63103. It's open late on weekends, making it the perfect spot for a nighttime adventure. Here's a pro tip. Wear comfortable clothes and closed-toe shoes. You'll be crawling, climbing, and sliding more than you ever thought possible in a museum. And don't forget to bring knee pads if you plan on exploring the tighter spaces. In a world of cookie-cutter attractions, the City Museum stands as a testament to the power of unbridled creativity. It's more than just a destination. It's an experience that will rekindle your sense of wonder and leave you seeing the world in a whole new light. So, are you ready to rediscover your inner child and explore the unexpected? The City Museum awaits.